What's up, my PT peeps? One Eye Bri back to talk about Fear the Walking Dead Season 3, Episode 4, review and discussion. Obviously, spoiler warning if you're not up to date on the show and you didn't see the episode, stop watching now if you don't want to know. But for those who have seen the episode and want to discuss it a little bit, here we go. Overall, I liked the episode. It was like the semi-bottle episode of Daniel that we got to see what happened to him a little bit. Still doesn't explain how he survived the fire in the house, but either way, he's back, and I'm glad to see it. The walkers at the beginning didn't make sense to me. Wouldn't they just smell him? They were walking down the street. Daniel's like, oh crap, here they come. So he hides behind the truck, and wouldn't they smell him? But either way, the one walker turns around, comes after him. He gets away, and he was still in the mode of hearing voices and not being the same Daniel. And he's still not the same Daniel as we saw at the very beginning, but he's far better than when he was breaking down. He was saved by Ephraim, and I'm not sure how to say the name exactly, but he was great. I like that character a lot. Great cosplayer right there. Someone's got to go to Walker Stalkers dressed like that. I mean, it looks a great outfit for it, but he was cool. I mean, he's clearly an alcoholic, and he saves Daniel, which was good. That's why I felt bad when he was being tortured, but ultimately, Daniel saved his life and saved the group's life, and it was pretty cool to see where it ended up and that Daniel is still alive on the show and saved these people. And going forward, Dante is definitely not a problem anymore. So I like the outfit. I liked him pedaling around. I'm not sure the whole point of him just saying agua, agua. I guess he wouldn't have to worry about saying it. But like I said, I felt bad when he was getting the crap beat out of him with all the different tools. And it was a shame. But ultimately, he had his life saved. They don't have to worry about Dante anymore, which is great. And Daniel is back, hopefully for a while. And I'm glad because he is one of my favorite characters of Fear the Walking Dead. But the big thing I want to talk about is right here. This guy, this zombie, kind of like people are like, he's a mutated zombie or whatever. But what's up with this? The lightning strike to the head was pretty cool. But ultimately, Daniel is sitting there praying for something. Is he praying to die? Is he praying to be saved? Is he praying to be helped? And ultimately, he was saved by the universe. And it was pretty cool, but it's just not clear. I guess the universe has bigger plans for Daniel going forward. I mean, he has to find his daughter, Ophelia, right? He has to do something heroic or to make up for his sins because his El Salvador assassin killer thing is coming back around and it's really weighing on his life. So we'll see what is in store for Daniel. And did you pick up that Daniel has now killed 100 people, hence a 100? The episode was called 100. But I liked how he saved the group here. Besides the one guy, he couldn't save him. But Daniel and Strand, that relationship is messed up. But Daniel knows he can't trust Strand. He probably knew that from the very beginning. But Strand was lying to him. And I like that Daniel caught on to that. You can't get past stuff, Daniel. And I like strong characters that know the way of the world and can read you right away. And he knows that he can't trust Strand, but he's going to need him going forward. And so we'll see what happens between them. Maybe they mend, maybe they don't, maybe they hate each other. But I like the fact that we got to see some part of Daniel, the story from Season 2 into Season 3, as well as his past before the zombie apocalypse in El Salvador with, I guess he's known outside of there as a big killer, major player, you know, but Daniel, don't mess with him. He was a janitor here working for Dante, and then they found out who he was and what he was and got bumped up to security, which was, I guess, a better thing for the story. But what do you make of Daniel? Do you like Daniel? Do you hate Daniel? Do you see him as someone who is going to keep the show interesting? I think so. I mean, I like the episode. I like the action. I like the story. Like I said, it was a semi-bottle episode. It did progress the story somewhat at the end, but it was kind of a backstory of Daniel going forward that caught up with it. So it wasn't a full bottle episode. The dam is up for grabs, I guess. I guess those people are going to run it and make it open to people or maybe even keep a barter system somewhat. But ultimately, you have to have some currency and show value. What if another group tries to come and take it from them? I don't know. I would assume Daniel is going to go away to look for Ophelia. He's not going to hang out there. And I did feel bad for this woman who thought she was going to die. And being thrown off the dam would be a terrible death because you're still alive when you hit the ground and zombies finally eat you in the pile there too. But Daniel is back and hopefully he stays around the entire season and even in the series going forward. And I like that. I like that character a lot. So it's pretty cool. And we got to see really how badass he is. Taking out this group. and taking out Dante. So I guess Dante is not the biggest villain of this season. That would probably be Troy at the ranch. So Dante was a minor villain that was taken care of pretty quickly. So I guess there wasn't much for him anymore going forward, but it was pretty cool that Daniel didn't keep him alive and do all that, because I like when villains get taken out. That's for sure. So there you go, guys. Check out my book on Amazon.com, BarnesandNoble.com. It's on sale right now. That's book 1. We got book 2, should be out this week. I'm doing the final proofreading of it right now as we speak. Fight for Us Reunited. I'll let you know when it's up and running. Check me out on Instagram and Twitter at the PT channel. And as always, give us a follow. We post stuff every day. Patreon page is giving that out there for those who can donate or want to donate. $1 gets you full access to some good stuff on there. Check out the Walking Dead community on Facebook. We talk about Fear the Walking Dead, regular Walking Dead stuff on Facebook. It's a group and a page. And as always, guys, hit that subscribe button if you like this video and like what we do on this channel. We can't do it without you. You guys are awesome, and thank you for watching.